Hi all. I'm just waiting for a little catching up on my tablet so I know what's happening. Hope you're all well. Hi. Just wait for a few more. There we go. The delay is now on my tablet I'm very blurred. We were clearing the test. Just want to obviously make sure you can see everything. Ladies, can you just give me a shout what it looks like on yours? It could be my tablet, because on my phone it's perfect, it's clear. Hi Dawn. Yeah. It's fine now? That is really weird. I have literally not touched anything, ladies. Thank you for joining me. We'll just wait. Hi Claire. Just wait for a few more to come in. Hello Gail. Thank you for coming. Is it clearing now? Hi Caroline. I'm going to keep going. It's slightly blurred on my tablet. On my phone where it's filming, it's completely clear. So I'll keep looking at the comments. If it starts blurring, just give me a shout, ladies. Could be something to do. Oh, it's clear now. Could be something to do with the internet or the weather. The internet's a strange thing, I think, because that many of us are using it at the moment. Hi, Linda. Thank you for joining me. It's been a lovely day today, hasn't it? It's been beautiful. Thanks, Linda. Yeah, it is. It's strange, and because we have such a delay. Obviously what you see I don't see till a bit later on. It's funny. Oh, hi Mary, happy St. Patrick's Day. Oh, I love Irish accent, and I love the well, you know, I love the Scottish as well. I love to hear Sandra. Oh, happy St. Patrick. Oh, should be doing green, shouldn't I? Right, we've got a few, so I'm going to get cracking. So good evening, everybody. As most of you know me by now, I'm Heidi Hobson, and I'm a member of the design team for Lisa Horton Crafts, and I'm very lucky and blessed to be so. Hi Claire, hi Helen. In my opinion, it is the best design team and craft group in the world, and you know me, I love Lisa's products, and if I don't get them through the design team to show you, I buy them. So I'm a bit excited about tonight because I'm making something that I've made for quite a long time, and it's something I really love. It's easy, simple, it's not expensive to make, and I just think they are so pretty. So I'm going to move my little poster out of the way and show you these little post-it. Basically what they are is little post-it note holders. Now originally myself and my friends, we made these. We were raising money for two little our friends' children who were quite poorly, and we were doing them for charity, and we sold lots of these. And I just think maybe instead of a card, it's something different. Hi Sarah. Hi Lisa. Me Lisa Thomas, that's my Devon bestie. I just think instead of a card, do something a little bit different. They're not that too thick. Well, it depends how much of the post-it note that you actually put in there. And you could write in the back, or you could write inside. And then they've got their card for a long time. You can do them so they stand up right that way, or you can do them like that way or that way, or so they can have them flat on the desk. The little pens that I've put in, these were very inexpensive. I think a pack of 6 were £1. And also I found the shop where everything is the same price, there's 48 of these little pencils, so they'd be nice for children, nice little Easter present to give with their eggs. And you can give them a little coloured pencil. So like I say, inexpensive. And then I got this huge block of post-it notes. Again, they were only £1, and I would say you only need to put half of that in each one. So I'm going to move these out. We'll come back to these later. What I've done with these, I've tried to work mainly using the box set because it's so beautiful, and there's so many different ways of adding the bits to it, I thought that'd be quite a good place to start. So I'm going to move those out the way. Okay, now what I did, I've got the magazine, but I'd got some of Lisa's papers, and obviously the ones in the magazine weren't thick enough to make the actual post-it note. So I tend to do things the hard way first, so I'll do it for you and then before I go easy. And I stuck my papers onto card. The card I used, I'm not sure if this is still available on with Lisa. I got it off Create and Craft. It's like a natural set, and you get brown, like a natural, I think there's a white colour, a cream and a black. It's about, I would say it's about 300 GSM. That's really what you want to be using to keep it quite sturdy. Also, it will last longer, because I would say to people, once you've used your post-its, just stick another one in. You know, it's completely reusable. And you can, with these, you can cut out felt, you know, do material with them. We did some with material, because Lisa's dads will go through the felt and the funky foam, but I wanted to stick with the box set this evening. Now, what I was saying to you, this one was, I stuck the paper onto the card. Now, what is a lot easier, but obviously Heidi doesn't do things the easy way first, you can download free papers from the box set, which I think is great. So this is, most of you have seen the box set. It's available in all the supermarkets now, which is so exciting when you see it. Yeah, so you just have to join, and it will allow you to download them all free. So you've got your papers never ending. So what we do, rather than do what silly Heidi did and print them off on paper, print them. If your printer, mine's a Canon, and it will take 300. I think a lot of your printers will take up to about 220, 230. Print straight on, print the papers straight onto card, which is, look what I did with this one. So no sticking, it's already done for you. Fabulous. And then, as you can see, I've started making these. What I'm doing, these are actually, I've got to make 15. They're actually little gifts for my work colleagues, because when Mum died and I've been off work for a while, my work colleagues have been really lovely and supportive, and I just want to give them a little Easter present to say thank you. So these are all the ones. This is that pack of cards, so they're the plain ones, and then these are the papers out of the paper pack. And yes, a great idea for men, definitely. Obviously the box set is quite floral, but remember, you've got all the other Lisa's products to use. So you could use the embossing folders. Some of those are male, stars. There's lots. Well, you know, you've got lots of products, so you could veer these towards men or women. And like I say, a man doesn't keep a card very long. They will keep a post-it note holder, because it's something that will be used. So to start with, I'm going to give you the measurements. Now, my even though I was in the era where we did measure in centimetres, with my crafting, I tend to stick, I tend to keep with inches. So if anybody's stuck and wants the measurements in centimetres, I'll see if I can sort that out for you after. But my tonight it is all done in inches, but as like I say, we can convert it. So all you need to do, I think you can get 3 or 4. Let me just get an A4. So how many you can get out of 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 3. I think you can get 3 out of an, in fact, yeah, 3 out of an A4 sheet. So it's really inexpensive. So your piece of card wants to be 7 3/8. Okay, that's the length, by 3 1/4 inches. So that's 7 3/8 and 3 1/4. Now this is the size for what I call a standard post-it note. Now there are lots of different sizes of post-it notes out there, so it's a case of adjusting the size. These are about 3x3, so when you've made them, your square will end up being 3x3. If it's a larger one, it's actually that part, it's this area where you're looking that your post-it note goes on, so you'd have to make that longer, but this middle bit here, will the measurements will be exactly the same. Okay, so what I'm going to do, right, you'll have to excuse my scoring tool. I've had it a long time. It's a big one and it does the job. So it's just quite big. I'm just going to put that on there. So don't worry, I have scored wrongly occasionally. You can always cover it up with something. Right, so to make the fold as neat as possible, what you want to do, because you want to be folding this way, you want to score on the back, so your score lines fold neatly over the design. Okay, you can double side these as well, that's another option. So you could print off one side on your card and then print the other. If your printer won't take card, it's quite easy to stick, the papers are nice and easy to stick onto the card. The way I tend to do it is I tend to spread some glue, and I try to, if you don't like using your fingers, a brush or a spatula, get the glue as flat as possible just so you don't get any bumps. But because these papers are quite, Lisa's papers are quite thick, I found that, I mean, if you look at that, you wouldn't know that that was stuck onto the card. It's fine. Yes, Mary, the green paper would work for men, and that is why I thought I better do some of it, but I'm not making a man's one tonight. But what I will do, I'm going to finish these off, and I will do some male ones, and I'll keep posting them in the group as I'm making them, so you get lots of different ideas. All right, so we've got this piece of card which is now 7 3/8 of an inch by 3 1/4 inch. So the scoring is quite simple, and obviously it'd be easy with a little scoring board, so I have to have the nice big one. So turn it over. Right, for your scoring lines, you want to go to 3 1/8, which you can see quite clearly on mine. And then I'm just going to go over a couple of times, give it a good score. That's it. Then the second is 3 1/2 inches. Yeah, I've noticed a lot of you saying for men, and you know what? We did a lot, and we did a lot for children as well, and they sold really well. Right, love the papers. You can download the papers. If you buy the kit, there is a code. I know Natasha may have a link. What I'll do at the end, we'll try and sort it out for you so you know where to download the papers. All right, so it's 3 1/2 and then 3 7/8. I think this is they're about 1 centimetre, I think, if you move them, but we'll, like I say, mine's in inches this evening. So scoring across, you want 3 1/8, 3 1/2 and 3 7/8 inches, and it's as simple as that, really. That's all the hard work done. So I'll just move my big clunky scoreboard. So I'll turn it that way so you can see. You will see that one side is longer than the other, and that is for a reason, because we need to fold over to fit the pen. Okay, now I have in my tools hidden away somewhere a bone folder. There we go. And what I like to do is just fold over. Hi Natalia, don't worry about being late. It's just nice to see you. I'm going to just give that a good score. So that's the first one, and then there's the middle one. Try and keep it straight as well. So we will go and score the middle, and then down and score the third. So you see you've got 3. Okay, now what I want you to do is fold it in half. Fold down the middle line. Okay, so you can see you've got your 3 scoring points. There's the middle. Fold, and you will see it's not even. That's right, that's how it's supposed to be. Okay, then what we need to do, we need to make the little hole for the pen. I'm just going to grab, it's all right, I've thrown them all over the place. This is one that's, as you can see, let me take that out. That's the little part for the pen. So what we do, I'll leave that there so you can see that. So you fold it in half, okay, see that? And what I want you to do is to snip up to the line there, up to that first line. Now, there's no rules here. I tried to go for the middle just because I think it looks nice, but it really doesn't matter. There aren't measurements involved with this. It's just so you've got a little hole for the pen. Right, the folding bit, and I can promise you it is very, very simple. So all you need to do, so we want to go valleys and mountains. So these two sides you want to fold down, and this little thing, this little bit here wants to fold up, and that's as simple as that. Okay, so if you just think, push out for the mountain for the pen like that. So then if you look, your little pencil or your little pen goes in, and then you will see why one side needed to be longer. There, it works. Okay. Hi Lisa, don't worry about being late, you'll soon catch up. Nice to see you. Okay, so if you can see now, we've got that little square. These papers are so beautiful for this as well, and as soon as I saw the magazine kit, I thought, oh, the little post-it holders, they just, you know, work a dream. So there you go, and that's, if you can see there, you've got your space for your pencil. Right, there's only one bit of sticking now. If you open up, so I want you to stand it there with your pen part at the top. So this is the shorter end, and lift up. So we keep that to a square for the pen, we're going to just glue this part down here. Now you can use double-sided tape for this. To be honest, I've used both. I've used glue, but this is I'm using the bookbinding pin flower, and I find it grabs very, very quickly. So I tend to use that, and it's just a case of just holding it down for a few minutes. And if later on it doesn't, if it hasn't stuck, you can always go back and stick it down. So if you just then give that a good old press, and that should hold. Okay, what I will suggest, don't stick your post-it notes in until the end, because again, like I told you, I like to make the mistakes for you. I'm going to take about half of that. When you're making it, you need to decide which way you're having it. So if you want it that way, sorry, if you want it to go that way, obviously your post-it notes want to be like a book, sort of that way. Or if you're having it a stand-up one, you want them to go the other way, and I've stuck them in the wrong way. But if you do, don't worry, just pull them out and stick them back in again. Nothing can't be repaired, it all works. Okay. Oh no, don't put me on the big TV, Lisa. Oh god, oh god. No, that's pressure. I'm on Lisa's big TV, the boss. Oh, right then. So we have that done. I was just checking the time. I don't want to keep you all evening. Let's have a look. Right. So there we go. Now it's time for decorating. Like I've said, what I have done, I've used the papers and I've used the dies. Now, I know Lisa showed you in the box set, for the first time ever, which is fantastic, Lisa has made the dies, mine are in a little bag here, match with some of the flowers on the papers, which for me is a godsend, because I don't like all the little cutting out. If you've got a scan and cut electric die cut machine, yeah, it'll do it all for you. But if you haven't, and that for me is a game changer. I haven't seen any other box set do that, and again, it's another first what our Lisa does for us. She brings us special things. So what I did for this, all I've done is I've just used the dies and the papers. I've not used the pretty florals for anything. I've just used these, because then it just makes you see what beautiful things you can make with the basics. Okay, now you can just go flat with these. You don't have to go 3D, you don't have to go fancy. But what I like to do, you'll notice these come in 3 sizes. Okay, so I get my 3 flowers, and then I'll snip into the middle. Okay, oh, my glue's alive. Stick a tiny bit of glue. Again, I like the bookbinding because it has a good but I mean, it's got already. Okay, then I will go down the next size and we'll snip again. You've probably seen this done before. I know a lot of people have made these flowers. You can do it with all the same size flower, but each time you have to cut a petal out. So it does take a bit more work, whereas I find this way is a lot quicker. And I like these are double-sided as well. It works perfect for this. And then we've got the little tiny wee nail of this one. I mean, to be honest, you could go on for hours with these. There's so many different ways of using these beautiful dies. And then, sorry, it looks a bit fiddly, it's not. You just stick the petal, just overlap the petal over, and as you will see, it makes it like a 3D flower. Oh, thanks, Natasha. So then what we're going to do, so that they don't, because we've got a point on there, what I do is just go with my finger, just slightly flatten it, and then that one slightly flatten. Occasionally, if it's not dry, we'll pop the flower open. Don't worry, stick it again. It's not a worry. And then what we're going to do is, I mean, spend more time. You know, obviously this is live, so I am trying to do it quite quickly. In fact, what I'm going to do. So yeah, I'm going to stick that there. And then the middle one, I'm just going to add a little bit of distressing, and I'm also going to put a bit on. I meant to do that before. Okay, what you can do as well, rather than do the same colours, another one I did alternate. So I did, and because they're double-sided, looks brilliant, fantastic. You do them like that. So again, depending on what sort of papers that you're using, choose your colours. If you want them, if you don't want to use the papers and you wanted to just use the dyes, you could use the just use some inks for papers, and then you're saving your papers. I'm just going to, it's all right, these little glues are great, but they do sometimes block up, so I've got a little pin just to give it, that's it. There we go, all done. Bit of shake, and it's all right, if it doesn't want to come out, we'll use the other. I see it was working earlier. Are we going to, we're going to play? Yep, we're there we go. And we will stick that in the middle. Okay, so I'm just going to give that a minute. Then what I've done, I've used, these papers are beautiful, that the little leaves, and I love that Lisa did the die, so I've just cut out lots of these, lots of them. There you go. I mean, look at the, oh, hi Claire, first time for a live. Oh, what a lovely thing to say. That's really kind of you, thank you. We want to give you inspiration and we want you to enjoy it. That's what it's all about. And again, afterwards, if you have any questions, come back to us anytime. So look at this little die, it's beautiful. This is out the, this is what we got with the box set. I mean, so stunning. So this flower's had time to dry. Now, that's fine as it is, but we can go that little bit further. This is a little quilling tool. I don't really do quilling, but I got it free with a magazine and I find it quite useful. If you just put it over the little petals, I mean, you can do this over a pen or something, but this, I think this just takes it to another level and makes it a bit easier. And then I'm going to curl. So you've actually gone from using 3 tiny little floral dies, and we're now making 3D flowers. And it's so easy and beautiful. And I'm just going to curl. So as you can see, and then if you go to the next level, the smaller one, we'll give that a good little curl. And then we'll go into the middle one. Like I say, this isn't a must, this is just a little extra. Okay, then what I'm going to do now, you can put a layer here. I know this isn't the box kit, but look, I was having a play, and we're not gonna have, I won't have time to do all this, but cut these out 3D. In fact, oh, shall I? Yeah, sorry, I know I said it was just the box kit, but I'm sorry, it just happened. You know what I'm like with Lisa's embossing folders, they're just, oh, lovely. And you could use the square, you know, the square die set to do yourself, to do some little squares. Sorry, I'm diversing, I can't help it, I get excited. There we go. Now if you look at that now, you've gone from that to a little, and you can fluff it up, you can play with it, and it doesn't matter if you see the back because it's also double-sided. Absolutely beautiful. Then for the middle, I'm going to use what was also a die, but I'm going to stick that in the middle, and then I'm going to pull out, I don't like using these, not because I don't like them, I adore them, because I'm a bit mean, because I think they're so beautiful. They're like little jelly tots, they're so cute. Yeah, and when I think I'm going to have to give them away on my presents for work. And look at that when you put that in the middle. Oh, it's so pretty. And then we're going to, gosh, time goes so quickly when you're doing a live and enjoy. See, I just get giddy and enjoy. I just enjoy myself. But when you've got products like these, it just makes it so easy. Okay, so we'll put a few more of these. Now, for your sentiment, when I left it flat, I would have used one of the stamps and stamped sentiment on there. But because obviously I've gone 3D, I'd probably pull out one of I'd probably stamp on something and go, you know, do 3D sort of like that one. So this is basically just to give you an idea of how to do it, and you can go further yourself. Now, because we've gone that way, I want to get my Post-it note. In fact, I've got different. I'm going to go for a pink, so we've got pink. So like I say, with these were from the shop where everything's the same price. I'm going to be a bit mean and only give them half because I think that's enough. And then I think we're going to go, so I want to go like a book that way. Let's just stick that down. You don't need a lot of that glue either. And then we'll stick him down in the middle like that. And like I say, these little pencils pick up very cheaply. You can put a pencil. These little pens, I think I got 6 from £1 from a little bargain shop, and they're lovely little gel pens. So we'll go for the green because we've got some green in there. And then there you go. Now look at that. Obviously you could put a little message on there, and what a different gift for a birthday, you know. Instead of a card, you know, do it as a little birthday card, and then that person has got that on their desk at work or at home. And just another tip, put magnet on the back, magnetic, and then they can have it on the fridge. And I just think what a lovely, it's different. And to say that you can go from a tiny little flower die to make 3D, and you can do it with these as well. With these, you want to squeeze them in, curl them. It's never ending. And I'll just quickly, I don't want to keep you too long, show the other one. So that's that one. Sorry, I've not stuck that one down yet because I'll still play. That's the other one. Then we have, and these are all the box kit, apart from that's from, I think that's the Amazing set. Again, the papers from the box kit, and then we've got, there you go. And this one, I think that's my favourite, with the little flowers. And these just finish it off. And then I've sort of stuck the plant pot like in a bow, so it's like 3D. I love that one. And these are so quick and simple to make. And it's a gift. It's not just one thing. There we go again. These flowers I've cut with the dies. These are the pattern papers. And like I said, what I've not seen anyone do before, the dies match the flowers, so that saves you so much time. And for these, I just inked some white card because I just wanted a green to coordinate with these, and then I stamped on there. I think, and these are just more of the flowers. Look, I've curled the flowers up, had some little diamonds stamped on there. So you can do these in lots of different colours. And that's the natural card pack of Lisa's, what I've used for the 300 GCM. I've given you the measurements. Any questions, please give me a shout, and you know, in the group, and I'm quite happy to help. Lisa is back with us on the 25th, and it's something, oh well, put it this way, I'll be on the 24th. As soon as the price is right, I shall be ordering. So it's something very, very special, but I have to keep that secret. Lisa will tell you all about that. So I hope you've enjoyed my live this evening. I've enjoyed being with you. It's an absolute pleasure. Please join Dawn on Friday. Dawn is with us every Friday. We have Claire. Yeah, Dawn is 1 on a Friday. Claire is 2 o'clock on a Tuesday, and then my lovely partner in crime, Natasha, will be back next Wednesday. So wishing you all a lovely evening, and I really appreciate you joining me. So take care, all of you. Bye.